Hey, I'm Mary, back with another video. It's 6:35 p.m. It's the evening hour, and I just got out of the shower, and I'm just kind of sitting here thinking about, how deaf, dumb, and dense some people are. I think in this situation, because there's a lot of egos involved, and, people. And I'm not talking just about my issue. I'm talking about a lot of targeted individuals' issues, especially the ones who are vocal about their situation, because their perps are listening in, they're watching their videos, and because that's what the whole thing's about. It's like this over intrigue and intrusion into your personal life, right? So it's like, as you're talking about the stress, the fear, the anxiety, the pain that you're going through, you can prove everything that you want. You're telling people like date timelines and whatever. You're going back, and you got laws. You're referencing the law. You're doing all this stuff over and over and over and over again, and they have a hard time comprehending. And what I find so strange about all of this is that these people are so egotistical. They want to point the finger at people who they think are less than them, when this situation proves it. Okay, proves the issue that these people don't know what they're talking about at all. I mean, like, I'm talking everything from, like, they, first of all, like, someone, I believe, was I'm going to assume it was my sister. I'm not going to mention which sister because it's not relevant. But my point is that they want to always one-up me, or try to prove that they're better, or try to somehow, undermine my accomplishments. When I was working at the farmer's place, I did a great job there. And every time I did something, it was always like, I remember when I first got there and I updated the books, right? And so the farmer sat there and thanked the team. The team didn't do it. I did it all. I did all of it, okay? It was little things like that. Everything that I put in place was always giving credit to somebody else, always. And that pissed me off. And it wasn't about my ego. It was about these people being behind the scenes and not allowing me to know or get confirmation of me being able to have some sort of stability. It was always some bullshit game. Just like when Bob, came over to my house and then sat there and took my shit and then presented it to Murray. Bullshit. You know what I mean? Bullshit, okay? And that's when I realized that something was wrong with the fucking farmer. Something is wrong with him. When we had the workers' comp audit, okay? The workers' comp audit was for 2008. I got there in 2009. Well, guess what? The previous person screwed up the thing, okay? So guess what? He had the nerve to say, you figure it out, you're the accounting manager, which is so funny because someone said the same thing to me when I was working over at Karen's place. So now I understand that these bullshitters have been like fucking with my shit, okay? And number one, the farmer had no right to do the shit that he did. He was a complete and total asshole, okay? And once again, you got these people who want to dictate your life, tell you what to do, say and act as if something is wrong with you when everything shows that something is wrong with them. This is the process of, this is a great example of their foolishness. So I am absolutely disgusted by what I see, because there's a lot of insecure people and jealous people, competitive people who are willing to literally put you in a situation where you are, in a financial bind, losing everything. Also, they can sit there and gratify their egos, and then they feel as though they are above the law. They don't have to listen to what the law is. They don't have to respect the fact that a grown adult has rights of their own. They choose to make up someone's mind. That person is a narcissist, okay? And so this whole family's dynamic structure, and you can, do not include me in the equation, okay? But I'm talking about my former family and Joel's family. The combination of the two is absolutely evil, plain and simple, okay? Just because I've made mistakes in the past, okay? So I lied about, my identity, or my race, I should say, to Joel. So what? You know what I mean? So what? That's an issue that you talk about inside, the home. You talk about it because actually I would go see them all the time, my family. Well, not all the time, but when I had the opportunity to, and it was convenient for me, I would go see them. Never said a thing about it. You know what I mean? And, It to me, it's a way of them being cowardice and wanting to control things. So these people are wrong about their religion. They're wrong about thinking that they know it all. Tanya thinks she could take that fucking master's degree and wipe her ass with it, you know, and then stick it in her fucking mouth. Okay, she's a fucking idiot, obviously. And then, you know, when it comes to, what do you call it? Their issues thinking that or trying to discredit me, this desperate need to discredit me. They don't want me to know my worth. That's what their problem is. The problem is that they always want to have some sort of control because, and it makes me sad to say it, but my siblings are jealous of me. That's what it is. You know, because that kind of behavior is very abnormal. Okay, it's not normal. Okay, the way that these people, you know, well, I would say ferociously continued from one place to another with their mobbing and their bullshit and their constant attacking and sabotaging, there's something wrong with that. Because I can tell you right now, I could give two shits where my sisters work. And so I'm sure they would always use this, some excuse as to why, you know, they're manipulating my employment. Oh, we care about her. We care about her. Bullshit. If you care about it, you talk to me in front of my face and nip that shit in the bud. Okay? The point is that the only way these people have any way of having a social life is if they have a scapegoat. Convenient, okay? If something fucks up in their life, they could always point the finger at me. If they need to be the limelight in a social situation, guess what? They want to sit here and pick on me. Bullshit. Okay? I'm older now, and I can see the flaws in this shit, and it's sickening. It's very sickening, okay? Because when I have to think about everything that I've went through, especially all the years, I'm not even including the last 4 years, which have been hell, okay? I'm going back all the way from the schoolyard and all this shit. It's just like they know no boundaries. They do not understand enough is enough. These people will fucking take everything from you, you know, and feel like they have a right to. Okay? Dangerous shit. Very dangerous. So yeah, I really do think I have lost respect for not only, well, my family, yeah. Joel's family, I don't even consider them, like, even in the equation. I don't know them that well, and them being involved in my life is kind of ridiculous, okay? But anyway, all these people I'm flushing. Big cosmic flush down the toilet, you know, into the sewer and into rivers or whatever it goes. I'm done, okay? I don't ever want to hear from these people again. And there is nothing respectable about it. When you look at this whole situation, these people look like total idiots. They were wrong about everything. And then I'm basically exposing these people for what they really are. You know? And when you really look at it, you can tell what the situation is. Yeah, really. So anyway, and then to turn around to think that they could just say, I'm sorry. As if that's fucking enough. There is no fucking ever. I will never accept that. I will never. You know what I mean? If you say you're sorry, fine, say you're sorry. The best thing you can do is get the fuck out of my life. That's the best thing you can do. And, but, you know, I'm just so, like, relieved in one part of it. Because I know that wasn't my fault. You know, when I was growing up and as I got to be an adult, it wasn't my fault. You know, I was no different than any other kid. Yeah, okay, I was different, okay? I'm weird in some ways, okay? I have my quirks, okay? That's something I am known for. But when I think about, you know, doing things that were devilish, doing things that were somewhat rebellious, every kid goes through that. Everybody in my family had their fair share of spankings, scoldings, being reprimanded, whatever. You know, it's just I'm the scapegoat. Period. You know what I mean? And I can point back to periods of time where this was continually happening. And so, you know, I'm not taking any blame for myself more than I have to. Okay? Yes, I did things that were wrong. Yes, I had a child out of wedlock. Yes, you know what? I did the best I could try to raise him. Okay? We could have been happier. I could have been a better parent had this bullshit did not happen at my workplace. Okay? They were always doing stuff to me. 24 hours a day. You know what I mean? Never got a rest from their bullshit. Okay? So these people are evil. Plain and simple. They are selfish and evil. And if they're saying they're sorry to everybody, I will tell you what they're really sorry about. They're sorry that they're exposed. That's what they're sorry about. Okay? Because obviously when you're telling somebody this over and over and over again and they continue to do it, they're either doing it because they want to cover their ass or they have some sick competition where they want to win. Okay? Narcissistic behavior is scary. Okay? These people aren't sorry. The only reason why they're sorry is because everybody knows what they really are. That's it. No other reason. Okay? They're not crying about all the years that they fucked my life over. You know why? They want to. Because they feel so insecure that the only thing that they can do is sit here to try to drive me down to my own fucking grave. That's how fucking competitive they are. They are sick in the fucking goddamn head. Okay? And if they are sick in the goddamn head, if they think that I'm even going to halfway consider going back to a marriage where I know the kind of shit that goes on. Okay? If it's against my will, that's no different than rape. Okay, so if that's something that they even consider, like, well, maybe that's no, it's not something to consider. And aside from that, it's not for you to even mull over and think and consider. It's none of your business. Get the fuck out of my life. You know? So yes, dumb, 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 dumb. Deaf because they try to ignore shit that you're fucking telling them. Dumb because it's obvious that they're dumb, okay, about every situation that these people were trying to pinpoint at me and then trying to berate me and make me look stupid and make me look small. Dumb, pompous asses, okay? Tanya with her master's degree, you're a fucking idiot. Yes, you are. Accept the fucking fact. Also, you're dense. Nothing goes into your head. It's just like a big solid slab of concrete. Nothing can penetrate. Okay? And nothing productive can actually generate from your brain. It's fucking frozen, stuck, solid, molded, useless. Okay? That's just the way it is. So anyway, have a wonderful evening, Bakersfield. Be back with another video later. Bye-bye.